This is Winston Cunningham. It is September the 2nd, Labor Day, actually. And I'd like to, this is 2024. And I would like to share with you something that I did years ago that I got a lot out of. And so if you'd like to try it, I think you will too. It is, in order to begin to get acquainted with yourself and what you already have, this procedure will work. It worked for me, and I was amazed at the results. Pick a time each day that you will write. Now, you will do this for 28 days, or you will write for 21 days, but the whole process takes 28 days. So make sure that you are diligent about keeping up with it, because at the end you will have a big payoff and it will surprise you. So you start with a fresh notebook, date it and so forth, and you sit down to write. Maybe at the end of the day, whatever time you choose. That's what worked for me at the end of the day. So you start writing until you have no more to write. You empty everything in your mind. Put it on paper. It may be a half a page, it may be 15 pages, that doesn't matter. Write until there's no more. And then set it aside. Do not read it. I repeat, do not read it. The next day, you date it. You do the same thing. You write until there's nothing more to write about. And you set it aside. You do not read it. You continue this for 21 days. And you haven't read any of it. After you've done it for 21 days, written everything, just emptied your mind, you wait for 7 days. And on the 28th day, which, after the 7 days, you read what you've written. But in retrospect, I learned you will need a highlighter in your hand, because there's going to be some things that came from inside you that you didn't know were there. So you're going to have some, and I suspect more pleasant surprises than unpleasant. I was amazed that these things came from inside me. And when I started reading back, there were things that just jumped off the page. I said, I didn't know that was there. So we really have a lot of thoughts going through our head, through our mind, that we've not paid any attention to. And so the beginning of getting better acquainted with yourself is one way that you can jumpstart that process. And once you understand that there's actually something in here to pay attention to, maybe you'll start listening more, and maybe you'll even start meditating, which is a big thing. You do concentration exercises, meditation, visualization, get involved in a program of some sort. The what program? Who? Your own soul will tell you. All you have to do is be sincere about the question that I want to know this about myself, or I want to, whatever your question is. Your own soul will make the arrangements, and you just have to follow up on it. That's the way I found the School of Metaphysics, and that's what I needed for myself. And you may need something else. But whatever you need and whatever your soul points you to, set forth an intention to respond to it, whatever it is. The School of Metaphysics was what I needed, and it answered the questions that I had. So on this same platform, We Are Valuable Media, scroll around and find my talk on the question, and I narrow down how to do that. And it's important. And the answer will be unique to you, supplied by your own soul. So if you haven't taken the time yet to develop a relationship with your soul, it's the most important. It's the marriage made in heaven between the conscious mind and subconscious mind. So it's that important. But this 28-day exercise, if you do it precisely and religiously, follow the directions, you will have discovered 1, 4, 14, I don't know how many things about yourself that you did not know you had. So this can be a big event toward you beginning to understand yourself. And that's the only reason we're here, is to understand ourselves. And when that understanding is complete, all 144,000 different ways of thinking, then we're through with this level of schooling. This is our schoolroom. So this is all I wanted to share with me. And when you begin to find, after the 28 days, you will have some things to talk about to other people, I assure you. But anyway, I'm Winston Cunningham, and I just gave you something of great value, but you have to use it to understand what it is. Have a good day. Thank you.